So I am Josh Fiskay from Ecosystems Wireless. Make wireless connections easy, smartphones, iPads. And my foundation for me always starts with my mom, who came to the United States in 1971 from Cuba with just the clothes on her back, and she left this earth with several $1 million in assets. And the way it started was that she was on welfare in LA in 1971, going to English class. A lot of people didn't want to learn English. She's like, I want to learn English to be able to communicate in the native tongue of the United States. She was a little frustrated, so she wrote on her notebook paper, "Please let me clean your house." So instead of going home that day, she took the bus from downtown LA to Beverly Hills. And a lot of my presentation is going to be about serendipity in business. And what serendipity means is a happy accident or a pleasant surprise, a fortunate mistake, specifically an accident of finding something good or useful while not specifically searching for it. So my mom was knocking on doors in Beverly Hills. She knocked on the door of a guy by the name of Jack Kent Cooke, who later reading up on him, he's known as the most richest illegal alien because he was from Canada. He never became a citizen in the United States. But he helped my mom with a marketing campaign. And from that started a business that lasted into her death April 4th of 2002, which seems like yesterday. So if you haven't lost a parent ever, you never really get over the pain. You just learn to live with it, and it seems like it was yesterday. And there she's inside my restaurant. There's my niece, who's married to the son of the guy that runs the U.S. Postal Service. And she's a graduate of Georgetown, high-powered attorney. And this is my nephew, who's graduating from Georgetown. Probably her sister's going to make him an attorney, most likely. So, living in Hawthorne Boulevard in LA, 18 Guatemalan, Salvadorans, Mexicans stayed with us. And growing up, I had to cook, clean, and wash their clothes. And that, what my mom was trying to teach me was delaying gratification, which I use in business every day. That to think about people first instead of yourself. And, taught me how to work hard. So I was able to run my restaurant, walk 5 hours a day, passing out flyers, cooking. And it was just part of what I always knew. At 16, I was going to school. And then after school, I used to have to, if I had a practice or something, have to do my homework, and then I had to walk home. And then when I walked home, we used to go out cleaning till about midnight. So at 16, I asked my mom for a car. And she's like, you know what? I already gave you a car. And I'm like, what are you talking about, Mom? She's like, I have a restaurant, go sell a catering. I have a cleaning company, why don't you go sell a job? All right? We have a church, bring somebody to Jesus. All right? Do something, all right? I'm not going to give you anything. So I was a little depressed, so I went to a Chili's, and again, serendipity again. The guy was very nice. The guy was Joe. I go in, I'm like, you know what? This is extremely dusty. Dust is getting in the food. This is ridiculous. He's like, when can you get us started? So from 4 to 7 in the morning, my dad and I used to go in and clean Chili's. And we used to get $2,400 a month. So that's how in 6 months I was able to buy a car instead of a bike. But that stayed in Chili's stayed in the cleaning company of my family's cleaning company for about 24 years when we finally gave it away, gave that job away. The restaurant that was started in 2002, and I'll go ahead and I'll pass out the review I got. I got a tremendous review, and what happened was I kind of made a change. My mom gave me the advice to make a change. But just having the restaurant open from like 11 in the morning to like 4 in the afternoon, because that's where most of the traffic was coming in, and just going ahead and